let's see. So this was the original black truck, right? 460 ZF5, leaky, blown boot. Third gear didn't even work. Dually, found out there was a hole in the gas tank. Everything. This is going to be real controversial instead of just Cummins swapping or 7.3 swapping or anything. I took the body off and put it on a third gen. My best friend had a third gen that caught fire and burnt the harness to the transmission. So now we have a four-wheel drive. You know, it's gonna be, it's gonna blow Dodge front end parts, whatever. Don't care. Anyway, still a dually, but bigger, boxed-in frame versus that wimpy little thing that you tweak it a little bit and the whole thing flexes. Completely torn apart. This thing needs a dash anyway. I do believe if I take my original vacuum booster out, that this will bolt right up. It's what it looks like to me anyway. So then we'll have coil springs, little track bars. None of this is really going to stay stock. It's probably going to get lifted, and better track bars, and probably some big old traction bars right here. And I have a welder's bed that will go right here. You know, there's actually a 5-inch difference between that frame and that frame. I just need to determine whether that's between axles or if it's on the tail end or the front end. I need to put the fenders on to see where that lines up, you know, to the center of the axle. But to me, that looks pretty good right there. I don't know. I have that's the drink assortment. But hood, fenders, grill, bumper, you know, all that stuff. This mirror ended up breaking off because the tractor, when we were picking the cab up, wanted to tip over. So we dropped it real fast and the mirror just kind of snapped off. But nothing even got bent. Just the mirror, the bolt. So this is my 1994 F350. Now on a 2004 quad cab, I believe is what Dodge calls it. Ram 3500 dually. That is going to be a 24 valve, and I'm deciding what transmission I want to put in it. Likely a NV5600 or a G56. So I have that 6-speed manual. Obviously it was a manual before, ZF5. But that transmission is kind of dog shit. It's the S5-42. The updated better one is the S5-47. So it handles more. But yeah, this is her in all of her beauty. Becky, because Betty's overused. And I've been debating using the 460 and everything in another project. Maybe a Mustang with a big block, or I don't know. But I mean, she's got good tires on her. They're damn near new. Took the flatbed and everything off of that. But I don't know. Twin I-beam, 460, rotted out core support, because she's I don't know. She's a little crusty in the core support for some reason, especially on the passenger side. blown out manifolds, and then of course you have to do some real custom stuff to run any manifold that's manufactured for the manual transmission. They make them for the automatics, but you have to fabricate it to do it for the manuals. I don't know why. Kind of ridiculous in my opinion. But yeah, I don't think that's supposed to be on the outside. That's supposed to be on the inside. Probably why third gear went out. And then it has emissions piping, but I deleted that smog bump a long time ago. And something else I wanted to point out about this, that drive line is not straight. It goes over to the passenger side. And then of course, I've even noticed, I don't think the parking brake is still set, but this thing has a lot of axle wrap. If I just move it. And then this thing, I'm gonna obviously have to build some custom mounts because the frame is wider than the cab, but who doesn't love a little custom? I'll get a new door. It needed a new door anyway. That thing was screwed from the beginning. Obviously a dually, just don't have the duals on it because it does not fit on a trailer with that outer on it. The trailer I have anyway. But bigger, beefier frame. Gonna up the GD, the gross vehicle weight rating on this puppy. I don't know what I'm gonna have to do for my pedals and everything yet, but she's a blank slate right now, for now. But should be a fun little project. Hopefully all goes well. Probably gonna take it up to the pressure washer, wash the whole frame, and then paint it, or yeah, frame will be painted, and then maybe we'll lift it and do some powder coat and everything. I like purple, especially with the black. I think she'll be nice. But I guess that's it for now.